Hey everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Kayla Glumac and we are 10 months post-surgery already. Can you believe it? I feel like this time has flown by and I have been getting a lot of requests for an update of where my life is right now with my ostomy bag and if I like it, is surgery next, all that kind of stuff. So I thought I would make a video thanks to the encouragement of a good friend that I just met, and here we are. We're going to give you the update. So let's go back. Let's see. The last video that I did was 4 weeks after surgery. And you know what's really crazy about that is this room behind me. I painted this whole room within the 2 weeks after I got home from surgery. I remember coming home from surgery and it was like Valentine's Day, I think the next day. And I'm like, we're going out. Like, we got to do something, you know? And just being so like, I got to live my life. And I think that really sums up where I've been in the last 10 months. I've been living my life and it's been amazing. So if you have ulcerative colitis or Crohn's or some reason that you need to consider ileostomy surgery, I personally highly recommend it. I feel like I have a life finally, and that's what I keep telling my doctors is just thank you for giving me my life back, or even just giving me one in the first place, because the last 2.5 years before that I don't really even remember, unfortunately, because it was so full of prednisone and steroids, and prednisone is a steroid, but you know, and different medications and all that, so it was just not really a way of living. So, and in pain all the time. Anyway, so I definitely recommend it. My stoma is doing great. We had some hiccups in the beginning, so I'll tell you a little bit about that actually, but just to show you, I have the, what was it? I did mention it in my last bag. It's the Sensor Mio bag. It's a 2-piece bag. I just want to show you because this thing is amazing. It is like gray, so you can't see inside of it, but it has this little window in here so I can check on it if I want to. And for those of you that don't know, the way, like, you can actually have an ostomy bag that is closed and that you just like would change the whole thing, but my bag stays on me for about 2 to 3 days before I change it, the whole thing, and then I empty it several times a day. It's like a little Velcro thing here, so you literally just like unroll it. Don't worry, there's nothing in it right now. So you unroll it all the way. I would like undo these flaps and then whatever, and then empty it out as you would going to the bathroom. So I love that it's like so, I'm gonna slip that back in my pants. I love that it is so discreet, and I don't know, it doesn't really bug me having an ostomy. Like, I think of sort of the inconveniences that having ulcerative colitis gave you, where you're like always searching for a bathroom and worried about, is this food gonna cause me a flare or whatever, is this medication gonna work? All those worries that I had all the time, I don't really have those anymore, and it's so crazy because the foods that would bug me before don't bug me anymore. So I kind of went way into it where I was like, ooh, I'm gonna eat spicy foods and all the foods and whatever, and I honestly have been really lucky. I haven't had any sort of trouble with blockages or anything like that, so I do like that. I think the only thing, so I kind of touched on it a little bit before, the troubles that I had in the very beginning was just the skin around my stoma. So it took a little bit of time, and thank goodness help from others who helped me learn about different techniques to kind of heal the skin. And it's not uncommon to have, you know, skin troubles right around your stoma. So definitely look into, I think it's Hannah Witten makes a video about like crusting is the technique, and that really, really helps to heal your skin. I had a great family member who actually is a nurse and works with people who have ostomy patients or ostomy bags, so she was really helpful in, you know, helping me walk through that whole process too. Regardless, besides the skin issue, I think the only other thing I had as an issue was my actual, like, the skin around where the adhesive would stick was kind of sensitive, so I ended up using these like barrier sheets, and I just cut it to the size of the like barrier thingy. I'm like, boy, I've been so like living my life that I don't even remember what these things are called. The flange, I think it is. Anyway, you stick that onto your skin before you put the sticky part on you, and then I have a lot less skin irritation that way. If you have specific questions about that, comment, you know, in the comments below, and I can tell you exactly what that product is that I use. I don't remember if I mentioned it in my last video or not, but you can also check that too. So the one thing that I forgot to add in the video is that I'm still thinking of keeping my, actually not thinking of, like, I'm definitely going to keep my ostomy as a permanent thing. As far as like the immediate future, I don't really want to ever go to the J pouch, and that was kind of my decision before even going into the surgery, was if I have a stoma that behaves enough and like life is fine with it, that's something that I want to keep, because they've, studies have shown that if you have an ostomy, or if you go through to having the J pouch surgery, for whatever reason, it can mess with women's fertility, and they don't necessarily know why, but there's just been some interesting things that I've heard from other people who have gone and had the J pouch surgery and then been just not as like happy that they did it, I guess. So anyway, everything is always a personal preference for sure. If J pouch is something that you want to do, that is totally fine. I'm not trying to poop on it. But anyway, for me, having the ostomy bag has been such a freeing thing, and I prefer this kind of life. So we'll see. I am supposed to have a sigmoidoscopy, but it's not really like a full one because you don't have the whole thing. But anyway, I'm supposed to have that basically, which is like a mini colonoscopy with my gastro this month sometime. So we're just gonna check it out and make sure everything looks good in there. And basically, like, I don't really want to get the rectum removed until I really, really have to. You know what I mean? So I think that's what scares me, is like going into the other surgery, like I felt like crap all the time. So immediately after surgery, I felt good, even though I had like surgical pain and stuff like that. But now I feel good and I don't really want to go into surgery. You know what I mean? So I don't know, whatever. I don't think it's ultimately my decision either. So we'll see. If you have any input on that, let me know in the comments below. All right, thank you. And resuming or ending, I don't know. However, I'm going to insert this clip. Okay. Then we fast forward to summertime and this crazy COVID thing that hit. So my job, I was off of work for 6 weeks, and I worked at the hospital, and I really liked my job. We had some shifts happening to where, like when I was supposed to go back after my leave of absence, we were kind of transitioning into some people are working from home kind of thing. So I never got to go back and work with my patients again. And you can probably guess what happened next, is that my program actually got completely shut down, like terminated. There is no longer that program, which is really sad, but also it brought about a new thing for me. So, I got a phone call. Okay, so basically what happened is I actually ended up losing my job due to the whole program being shut down. So I had to switch gears, and I actually ended up following a childhood dream of mine, and my best friend and I actually opened up our own clothing boutique. So we own Leopard Lily Boutique, which is an online women's clothing boutique, and the whole goal behind it was, when I first got my ostomy bag, I was like, am I supposed to wear dresses all the time? Like, how do you wear clothes when you have a stoma sticking out of your body? You know what I mean? And so that was something that I was really kind of self-conscious about even before getting the surgery. I was like, I don't know how to dress for this and feel confident still, you know what I mean? So, and my business partner Liz is a mom, so your body changes after having a baby, and we want you to feel comfortable in your body with this new thing. So both of us kind of went through that personally, and we found that something that's really rewarding for both of us is always having a job of some sort that actually helps other people feel more comfortable and more confident in their bodies. So it just fit. Like, starting this journey has been so amazing, and I feel like this is the job that I was meant to do, which is really exciting. And I guess just as like an ostomy to ostomy person, if you are a female, you don't always have to wear a dress, which is great news. I actually I wear these high-waisted can jeans. They're in my boutique, shameless plugs. But anyway, I found that high-waisted jeans, as long as they sit above your stoma, perfectly fine, perfectly comfortable. And I can actually wear my normal size in jeans too. So that's really cool. And then otherwise leggings, I'm a best friend too. And then as far as feeling comfortable and confident in going out in public, really you can wear whatever you want, whatever makes you feel comfortable. And I've tried to get the mindset of like not being worried what people think of when they see my bag, because I know they're gonna look. It's the same thing as if somebody else had something that was different about them. You can't help but look. because it is something different, but I like to welcome it in the sense of I hope that people ask me about it so I can tell them that actually, this makes me look different, but I feel the healthiest that I've ever felt. So to me, it's really a great thing. So even, at the beach this summer, I wore regular bikinis that you could definitely see my bag with, and we have like a great support group of friends. So anyway, that's kind of been what's taking up most of my time recently, is running this company, because we do everything. We do the buying, the shipping, the promotion of it, the picture taking, finances, what else? Human resources, the everything. We do all of it from start to finish, which is so exciting because we can actually put our brand into every single piece of it. So we have a really great little Leopard Lily boutique family, and we're so thankful for all of them. So if you want to be part of it or check it out, definitely check in the comments below. And let's see, what else do we have coming up? Oh, I just celebrated 3 years of marriage, so that's exciting too. That's been great. We are still living in the same house. We kind of made a few updates to it to make it a little bit more homey, and that's been really nice this past year. So yeah, I'm really excited. We were thinking of selling and maybe starting to build, but now that's a little bit, I don't know. We'll see. I don't really want to sell, but there's that. Okay. Well, that is all I have for an update for you today. Let me know in the comments below what you'd like to see next from me, whether it's the ostomy supplies that I use. I know I have a video on that, but they've kind of changed since then. So let me know if you want me to do that, or if you would like me to do a Q&A. I am more than happy to do that too. So I hope you have a great day, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!